Good afternoon. My name is John Marceno, and I'm with Advance My Inheritance. Today, we're here to talk about how a probate advance can literally be a realtor's best friend, or at least certainly best friend that they never thought they had. So we at Advance My Inheritance, we do probate advances, and I think it's a game changer for realtors. I think that this is a product line that could truly help realtors separate themselves from the pack. I think that it could help them build a referral network like never before. And I think it ultimately can help them sell their clients' houses for much higher amounts and then ultimately in much less marketing time. So I believe the days on market can be lessened, the sell prices can be higher, and you can truly be separated from the rest of the pack and be noted with a great reputation for being the probate expert in your marketplace. So let me give you an example. So about a year ago, I had a realtor refer a customer, their client who's going through probate and needed some cash. The reason why they needed some cash was because unfortunately the decedent, when they passed, all of their things were still in the home. And so the house needed to be completely cleaned out. It also needed to be updated. It was kind of, not a total wreck, but it needed to be cleaned. It needed to, be painted. It needed to be, some of the appliances actually needed to get upgraded because they hadn't been upgraded in quite some time. And so they were able to update the kitchen. They were able to paint the home. They were able to do some landscaping. And they also were able to pay part of the attorney's fees that were still outstanding with this advance. And so, at the end of the day, the house winded up selling for $50,000. It was like $54,000 more than what they originally thought through the CMA, the comparative market analysis, what they thought the CMA had ultimately said it was going to sell for, estimated it was going to sell for. And so, if you think about that, the client, after all sort of expenses and closing costs, winded up netting about $43,000 more, even after paying the advance back. The realtor made about $3,500 more because the broker was broker owner and had both sides of the transaction. And the estate attorney was completely elated and so happy because that was like one of the biggest hurdles in the estate is getting it all cleaned up, fixed up, put on the market and sold. And then obviously the executor and the heirs were extremely happy because at the end of the day, the house sold for more money. It sold for actually much quicker, and ultimately they all made more money as a part of that sale price. The other thing is that it sold about 2 months ahead of what the typical days on market were. Once the house was put on the market, it sold faster because everything was fresh, everything was updated, and so at the end of the day, I believe it was about $6,000 that they saved on carrying costs over that 2-month period. So, if you want to add that, to the roughly $3,000 that the customer, walked away with from the higher sale price, that's just more money in their pocket. So, look, they're going through a very, very tough time. And so if you're a realtor and you can help somebody who's, part of an estate case, they're in an estate case because someone has passed away and they're dealing with a situation that maybe they've never dealt with before as an executor or being an heir. And so you being a great resource and providing solutions like this could really separate you from the pack. The other thing is that, you can obviously get referral fees from Advance My Inheritance, as, we certainly, look to work with realtors who are trying to expand into this marketplace of probate, real estate or already probate experts. So we're happy to work with you. We're happy to give referrals back and forth. And ultimately, we know that this marketplace is something that can open up avenues, especially in this challenging market environment. Let's face it, the truth is the market over the last 18 months has been much more difficult than it was the 5 years prior. Interest rates have risen. Inflation has taken a bite out of, everybody's wallet and has made everybody a little bit more weary of, making major purchases. On top of that, some of the hottest markets throughout the U.S. have certainly cooled down, and the days on market have expanded. So these are all challenges that I know you as a realtor faces, but what a great solution to be able to develop more of an attorney network, sell houses for much higher prices, be able to offer solutions for homeowners to get liquidity when, estate homes typically don't. And like I said, this is something that's a game changer that I believe will make all the difference in your reputation out in the marketplace, that separates you out from the rest of the pack, and ultimately drives your career this year higher than it's ever been. So again, my name is John Marciano, and I'm with Advanced with My Inheritance. And I'm happy to talk to you and walk you through how the products work and how we may be able to, help each other grow our marketplaces. Again, my name is John Marciano. I can be reached at 772-333-6323, or leave some comments or IM me at john@amiadvance.com. So email me, leave a comment, or give me a buzz, and I'm looking forward to helping you expand your marketplace. Thank you. Have a great day.